We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Colby Allard gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Eddie James. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Allard has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible.
Up next for the Rangers, Kyle Lewis, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Lewis.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. James is there, and he has it for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping.
Stepping into the box, Eddie James.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Wenzel is there for it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Eddie James. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a two-run lead.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Minnesota Twins came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tyler Duffy claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 19 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Thomas Pannone gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Batting third.
Striding in, Eddie
fielder.
James, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Guy does a lot of different things in the ball field. Not only has this guy been a hit machine all year, but he also leads the league in runs scored right now. So you have to give credit to the guys behind him who are driving him in as he's been getting on all season long.
Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding forward now,
Batting
Kyle
third.
Lewis. First
The
shot
center
for him
fielder.
here. 2 hits in
Kyle.
5 trips a night ago.
Lewis.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Nick Solak.
Batting seven.
It was a 2-hit effort
second
for him,
baseman.
including a home run in last night's game.
Go left.
This is in the air to left. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They're on the stepping in, Eddie James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eddie James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come
Line
on, dig,
drive,
dig, dig,
and that's
score.
a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
The batter.
So 1 gone in the
right
inning
fielder.
here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazzara is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
0-2, here it comes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much.
Now at the plate, Eddie James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking at his career totals, James is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Yeah, Matty, I know.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Bryant isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 3 now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazzara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie James. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there.
Go hard, go hard,
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Twins wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Sonny Gray earns his 8th victory of the season. Taylor Rogers closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Jared Eichhoff is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is home run number 63 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rangers, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center.
You take it here. You.
James will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Gallo.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Settling in now, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Digging in once again, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Ready once again, Eddie James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
The pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, you know what, D-Roll, there's an old saying, when the temperatures start to heat up, so do the bats, and that's what we saw in this one. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so the 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Texas jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jared Eichhoff gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Cam Bedrosian earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the Victoria.